Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, praise, and honors to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to your brothers that's doing this work in sincerity and in truth. This is the brother Rob from GMS Chicago. Just back with a quick testimony. I was at the gig a couple days ago, and I was at a customer's location, right? And I did what I had to do at this location. Did my service there, and I was about to leave, but I needed a signature before I could go. But while I was there, I noticed it was this Iscarite, right? So-called Mexican, who basically was running the show up. And I noticed while he was there, he was telling different other employees what to do, how to do this way. All right. He was talking to everybody. He was motivating everybody. When I got there, he showed me where I needed to go. Right. So he was basically running the entire operation. So when it was time for me to get that signature, I just looked at him like, oh, this must be the leader. He must be the manager or whatever. And I went over to him, and this guy was a funny guy. He was a funny guy. He was like, oh man, I can't sign that. You got to go to such and such this office over here, and you'll see. He said white guy, but Esau. He said, you got to go over there and you'll see him. He'll be sitting down at that desk. He's like, he's always in that office sitting down at that desk. And he was like, you know how that goes. And I got that smirk and started laughing because all the tribes know, man, that Esau runs the show, man. Esau is over the earth. All right. So when I'm going to go into Job 9 and 24, all these tribes know in the spirit, regardless if they know the scripture or not, they know who's running the show, man, and who's in control, right? They know this, okay? So we go out there and speak and we preach and we tell you about the downfall of this man's kingdom, all right? Our people secretly know that this man is in the power seat. And this man controls everything on the earth. All right. So there shouldn't be any kind of confusion. It shouldn't be, multiple choice. It's plain and to the point who is in the power seat. All right. Like I said, this guy, he knew who was in the power seat. Right. Undeservingly, because the Most High put this guy in the power seat. And I shared this story because our people, and on many jobs, you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you'll know different employees that basically run everything, have all the best ideas, but guess what? They never truly get credit for it. Esau sits back, can be dumb than a motherfucker, playing on a laptop, playing on the phone all day in the office, being a lazy ass. But guess what? He's in control. He's the manager. All right. Now, it's a comedian, Paul Mooney. He has a joke basically about Esau. How when he sees a homeless Edomite, that's a waste of Edomite skin, man. Because he always says he got the complexion. All right. For the protection, for that collection. So it's basically Edomite supremacy, just based on that. And that's why the society is stuck on, so-called white, so-called black labels, right? Because like I said, this Issacarite was basically running the show and really should be in control and be that manager. But because he don't got that complexion, and because he basically, through the spirit, he's not an Edomite, he got to take a back seat to the Edomites, all right? Because this is their kingdom and this is their rulership. And you're not going to get true justice or true equity in a wicked place like this. That's the point I'm trying to make. But let's go to the scripture. Let's go to Job 9 and 24. And it says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? All right, so it's painfully obvious who the wicked is, man. The scriptures in Second Esdras tell you that Esau is the end of the world. Who's ruling right now in this last kingdom before the Messiah comes back? Esau, the wicked. And just like that, when I went to get that signature, Issachar was like, man, you know, he's in that office, man. He's in that office sitting down. He's always sitting down, right? And he was like, you know how it goes, man. And I just started laughing because, yes, we all know how it goes. All right? You can bust your ass. You can know everything on the job. But guess what? They'll bring in a slow, dumb Edomite, and you'll train him, and they'll put him in that management position. Why? Because this is ultimately his kingdom. All right? This is ultimately his kingdom. Now let me jump to the book of Psalms and grab a couple scriptures out of that. Then I'm gonna end this off. This Psalm 73 and 1. It says, "Truly the Most High is good to Israel, even to such as are of a clean heart." Right. So the Most High is truly good, even though we're catching hell, even though we're under these curses. Guess what? Those of a clean heart, those that have returned to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the Lord has given us this knowledge. Right? Verse 2, "But as for me, my feet were almost gone. My steps had well nigh slipped. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked." So our people knows that the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. But guess what? They want the prosperity that these people have. And they'll get down like they get down to what? To get it, man. They'll assimilate to the wickedness to get it on all levels, whether it's in the entertainment industry, whether it's sports, what have you, even to managers and supervisor roles. All right, the biggest coon, the biggest ass kisser will be put in that position, if he's put in that position at all. Right? And then they'll put a nigga in that position and pay him half of what they'll pay a Edomite manager. Right? It says, "For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men." Why? Because this is their kingdom. All right? That guy was nice and comfortable because this was outside where I was talking to this Issacharite. It was like a job construction site. All right? And Esau was in that office, man, with his feet up on the fucking phone, man. Bullshit, man. While Issachar and Southern Kingdom was outside working, laboring. All right? But that's how it goes, man. That is how it goes. Right? It says, "Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain. Violence covereth them as a garment." And these are the violent men. It's not the Israelites, man, known for violence. This man got military bases all over the fucking planet, man. All over the fucking planet. He has drones murdering people. From halfway across the earth, he's murdering people, man, with fucking drones. We got fucking military man basically playing video games, man. Shoot 'em up video games from halfway across the earth, dropping real bombs and blowing up real villages. All right? He's that violent man who still kills and destroys, as the scripture talks about. Right? Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than their heart could wish. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. Because guess what? When you talk about how you're oppressed, how you don't get any justice, right? They look at you like you're crazy and tell you that this is a good thing. You just got to work harder. Esau is full of shit, man. He's a fucking full of shit, and he's that perfect devil. And I see why Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai made him that way, because he is that perfect embodiment of pure fucking evil, man. This is what happens when you let a low-life scumbag like that run the earth, who really doesn't have consideration of nature, who really doesn't have consideration of the people, even his own people. of the plants, the water, natural resources, the air. All right. I was watching something that just popped back into my mind. Fucking Amazon and different other stores, when you return lightly used clothing and return anything, basically, instead of just giving it away, these people are burning this shit. These people are just throwing it into landfills because they don't want to flood the market with these returns and bring down the prices of goods and services. So they'd rather just throw this shit out into a fucking landfill. I forgot the video, but it's a video that make you just shake your head. This is the capitalistic, animalistic snake eating its own tail. This is Esau's just horrible kingdom, right? But I didn't ramble long enough. I just want to tell that story. I want to say shalom next time.